A freshman in there. Right now, they have Rod Boykin, number 22, playing in that corner position.
And remember, Hardy has been tying up Kyle Brady. Lets him come out this time. And they run the ball with Carter. And Carter to the 27-yard line, and Chad Kofer making the stop. I think it's worth mentioning right now. 3rd down and 3 for the Lions. Scott's your motion receiver. Carter. And Carter is short of it. And that was Paul Marshall. This defense is standing tall.
Paul Marshall got penetration in there. Normally when you get that kind of penetration, you get that kind of movement out of a slant move rather than just a physical charge over the top of an offensive lineman. But when the nose guard is allowed to penetrate on an inside running play, Brent, as you saw, there's no place to run.
This has been a tremendous defensive performance so far. 2 turnovers and 2 3-and-outs for the Nittany Lions. They have kept Kerry Collins, who leads the nation in passing efficiency, completely under control. They have forced the Lions to punt again. Jones is back.
Not a very good one.
Fair catch, and he's got it near midfield around the 49-yard line, and he's arguing that it was interfered with there. And a reminder, next
easily 12 yards to get that first down, and they just sag it and force you to throw it in the middle. And Johnny Johnson told me yesterday the one thing he's going to do today is be patient and take what they give me. He demonstrated it then.
Larson punting to Archie, and with the wind, there'll be no return here. It gets a bounce. Turner was down there, and the Illini ball on it inside the 5-yard line. A 49-yard punt by Larson.
You know, it was this same situation last week when Penn State came alive against Indiana and took the ball from like their 2-yard line and went 98 yards for a touchdown.
Lloyd Richards, the senior who was introduced here prior to the game on senior day, number 27, downing that ball. He's a young man out of Dalton, Illinois, who played his high school football at Thornwood. Makes a big play on the punt team. Collins and the Nittany Lions coming out now from the 3-yard line and needing to rally here.
They're in a 2 tight end offense right now. That balances up the front a little bit, Brent.
Whitman, the fullback, and it's Whitman to the 5-yard line.
Now
Collins again from his own end zone, firing, and Scott on the juggle has got it, but is out of bounds, and that is short of the mark. Short of the first down mark.
Yardless.
They haven't got a first down yet against this defense. So Jones set to return another punt. And in this exchange, Illinois could certainly win the field position battle because of the wind. Vicious, and there's the fair catch call, and it was close to the 40-yard line. So again, the Illini are playing with that short field.
Playing 3 down.
And Pullman, Dick from Illinois, saw a different SC team than Penn State beat up early on the year. Once they discover Keyshawn Johnson being a great player on the outside, they just have to hope that Oregon loses one of their next 2 games, and they've got to do their own business the rest of the way against Arizona and UCLA. Now it's Johnson standing tall, throw high, incomplete. Jasper Strong, the intended receiver. The Illini lead it. It's 14-0. This is 3rd and 8. Ball inside the Nittany Lion 15-yard line. Johnson will line up in the shotgun.
They're still in that 3-down lineman defense, playing an extra nickel back in there as a 4th linebacker.
Can't find an open man. Now he does. Touchdown, Illinois! Shane Fisher with their 3rd touchdown of the first quarter.
See, when you're down there in the red zone and you give the quarterback that much time and you're playing zone coverage and someone gets behind the zone, the defenders do not see him. See, he sits there, he waits, he waits, he waits. He's all kinds of time. Mobility, he flushes. Now he throws it to a receiver that no one even knew he was there. See, he was in behind the zone.
Richardson. This is stunning. This is unbelievable. But Joe Paterno with plenty of weapons and still time to regroup. He'll turn around in the second quarter and he'll get the wind at his back. But right now, Fisher and the Illini are celebrating. It's been said before. In fact, it's been said so often it's a cliche. But when you play in a conference like the Big Ten, the Pac-10, or the Southeastern Conference, it is oh so tough to go through unbeaten. And now Penn State will show us what they're made of. And if they come back here in this situation against this defense, ladies and gentlemen, there's no question about who's number one. It'll be Penn State. This is the test of a lifetime.
Well, the one.
Shoot line. Fletcher. Fletcher ran into another Nittany Lion player, and he's down at the 25-yard line.
Well, they have so many weapons offensively, Brent. They can score a lot of points. They proved that all year, but they're just out of sync right now, both offensively and defensively. The three-man front nickel defense is not effective so far. Offensively, they've been stymied totally by this defensive football team.
They have 0 first downs. In case you just tuned in, folks, it is true. Penn State is without a first down with 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Illini with 3 touchdowns and a great running game. Ty Douthert has been their main man here so far. Now Collins and the Lions will start to rally. Pump fake, coming back. Scott almost intercepted. That was number 21, Scotty Turner, who went diving for it. And that brings the first quarter to an end. It's one for the history books for Illinois, and one to forget for Penn State.